Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. So let's see what messages comes through today, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Divine Feminine, in this reading, it says, keep going, keep moving. Sometimes you might feel tired. I feel lately some of you may have felt extremely tired. It could have been something that lasted for 1 or 2 days, not something that has been ongoing. You felt the need to sleep or nap. I feel like the energy that you had within you made you really exhausted. Um, so the energy that you put out, you became very exhausted to the point where you needed to take rest. And I feel like you heard yourself. You listened, you rested. But it shows here that some of you got really tired recently. This has to do with the spiritual aspect of yourself, energetically. Some of you are very intuitive. Some of you have been receiving a lot of downloads, and the downloads have actually created some sort of like energy, kind of like you. It feels like energy drain. So you just needed to rejuvenate, to revive that energy, to get a kind of like an energy boost. So taking rest, it was a good idea. You rested, you nurtured self. Some of you really took care of yourself, your energetic body, your physical body, right? So that's good. It shows here that something having to do with the planets, the planet alignment recently. Some sort of planets, something having to do with the planet moving, and the divine feminine feeling the energies of the moon. So there's something about the energies of the moon that has been very intense for divine feminine. Some of you may have experienced some sort of irritation. Irritation feels like kind of like a mood swing, that brought up things that you usually don't think about, negative things. So recently you may have thought about something that was negative, something that had to do with, I don't feel like it's necessarily about divine masculine. It's like negative things that you're not happy with, okay? It just feels like something that you're not happy with, um, that came out, that had to do with the energies that were shifting at that time, something having to do with the moon. I don't know the details of it. It just shows here the energy shifting that has a lot to do with the moon, has a lot to do with the energy shifting within divine feminine, that it has made you very sensitive to those energies, and has created has caused some sort of like irritation, or yeah, it feels like a mood swing, but it was something that was very short, it very temporary, very short-lived, just like how I mentioned earlier about the tiredness. So following that, you picked up on your energy, you continued to work on how you usually do. I don't feel like your energy just totally took off. I feel like it's like you went back into the normal. You went back into the regular pace. Um Regular pace, so it's kind of like you're not overwhelming yourself. You just continued as you were where you left off. That's what it feels like. You continued where you left off. But at the same time, you look back at what had taken place when you felt that irritation or that mood swing, and you questioned it, um, because it came out of nowhere. I feel in general you are somebody who's very balanced, who have been doing what you usually do, sticking to what you know, and what you're what you've been guided to do. But that sudden change in energy, in your, I feel like in your mood, threw you off. It's like, where did this come from? Why am I so irritated? Or why am I thinking about that annoying person or experience? I feel like it was something that it it was very, feels like you didn't recognize you at that moment. It feels like this is, you knew that this is not me. I'm not being myself. I'm not myself. And you acknowledged it at the time, but I feel like you were just focused on the emotions of it. So it's not going to resonate with all, but that's what I feel. Um Whoever did experience that recently, I feel like it could have been within the last maybe 2 months. Either this month or last month that was experienced, I feel. Not too long ago. But it shows here that it's fine because um it's fine because you had to go within yourself. That energy needed to be released. And right now there's a few things that you're working on that is not quite there yet. I feel like you're in the middle of something. Shows here that Divine Feminine is working on something at this time, in the middle of something. Another thing I see here is that when it comes to you and your Divine Masculine, the connection itself, you are well aware of how strong your connection is. Right now, you're focused on your feelings, your emotions, taking care of your heart, protecting your heart, not going. It's like because you are more consciously aware, you're not allowing yourself to go back to where you used to be, meaning emotionally. Um, you've recognized that that has been very draining for you, that past where you used to be, that experience that you were having emotionally, was not was not who you really were. It was just part of your spiritual progress. It was just what needed to take place in order for you to become who you are today, and that you've recognized. One more thing I see here, this reading for you, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, there is some heaviness that will be coming in. This has to do with what people have to say. It shows here that you will be aware when this conversation takes place. You know who is truthful. You know who is supportive, who truly cares and supports and loves you. And because you're so intuitive, you will recognize it right away. But it shows here that there are some individuals who may be um, quite negative, and I feel like it won't be obvious. It will be kind of like indirectly negative towards you, but it's not going to bother you because your energy is so pure. You will recognize it, you will feel it energetically, you will feel it, sense it, and you will just continue to do what you do because you are very strong in this reading, and you're not going to allow any other energies to interfere on your path in doing what you're doing right now. So this is the reading for today.